I need you to turn the lights down, put your headphones on, and listen closely. If you're brave enough, tap the like button right now, because by the end of this story, you may never open your bedroom door the same way again. I haven't talked about this in years, not to anyone, not even my therapist. But something happened last night that made me realize maybe silence is the problem. Maybe it always was, because at 2:12 a.m., I heard it again. That knock. Same rhythm, same pause, same feeling. Like bile rising up my throat, like something inside me remembered before my brain caught up. I used to think it was a demon. And yeah, I get how that sounds. But when you're a kid, there are things you just know without anyone explaining it to you. You know when a room isn't safe. You know when the dark isn't just the absence of light, but something alive inside it. You don't question why the hallway gives you chills, or why your closet door seems to breathe when you're not looking directly at it. You just know. And I knew something was very wrong in that house. We moved in when I was 9. My mom said it was a fresh start. We'd been drifting for a while. She'd just started getting serious with a new guy, Rick. He didn't move in right away, but he helped with the down payment. It was this old Victorian at the edge of a dead-end street. You know the type. Peeling paint, crooked windows, sloped floors. It looked like it had a story, and all of it was sad. The first night there, I couldn't sleep. I figured it was just new house nerves. Different creaks, different shadows. Nothing to worry about, right? Until I heard it. Knock. Just one. Software. Like someone gently tapped their knuckle against my door. I froze. Then, knock, knock, knock. 3 more. Spaced out, deliberate. Slow enough that you know, whatever's doing it has all the time in the world. I sat up in bed, heart pounding. I waited. No footsteps, no voices. Just silence that felt too thick, like the air itself was listening. I got up, cracked my bedroom door open. Nothing. Empty hallway. Shadows stretching toward the stairs. In the morning, I asked my mom if she'd come to check on me. She shook her head. Looked tired. Not just sleepy, but drained. I watched her hand tremble as she poured her coffee. There was a red mark on her neck, round, purplish. I asked about it, and she said it was a bug bite. That night, I pushed my dresser in front of the door. I don't know why I was so afraid. Nothing had happened, technically, but something in my bones knew. And bones don't lie. At exactly 2 a.m., it started again. The knock. But this time, it didn't stop at knocking. There was scratching, like nails, long, warped, dragging down the wood. Slow, measured. Then, breathing, right against the door, heavy, wet, like something not used to lungs. And then it spoke. I couldn't understand the words. It was garbled, low, like it was underwater. But whatever it said made my skin feel wrong, like it was trying to crawl away from my bones. And then the smell hit me. Rot, like something dead had been hiding in the walls for months. I didn't sleep. I sat there all night, flashlight in my lap, pointed at the door, my back pressed to the wall like a soldier in a foxhole. Morning came. My mom looked worse. She had a bruise on her arm now, angry and purple, like someone had grabbed her too hard. She told me she fell down the stairs. Wouldn't meet my eyes when she said it. It kept happening, night after night. Knocking, scratching, breathing. Some nights I'd hear the doorknob jiggle. Others, I'd hear it crawling across the hallway floor. One night, I swear I heard it cry. Not like an animal, not like a ghost, but like a person. Soft, broken sobs, like someone who'd lost everything, or maybe become something else. Sometimes it came for me, sometimes it didn't, but someone always got hurt. The worst night was the one I forgot to block the door. I'd fallen asleep too fast, too deep. When I heard the hinges creak, it was already too late. something stepped inside. I could feel the pressure shift in the room, like gravity itself bent to its presence. The mattress dipped beside me. I froze. Couldn't scream, couldn't move. It breathed in my face, hot, sour, wrong. I felt it smiling. And then it left. When I finally had the nerve to check, there were scratches across my back, 4 deep grooves right through my shirt. Like something had marked me, claimed me. I never told my mom. She was already unraveling, barely able to get through the day. Her eyes looked sunken, like something was feeding on her from the inside out. Eventually, Rick moved in. Just appeared one day with his duffel bag and that smug look like he belonged in every room he walked into. And the knocking stopped. But the house didn't feel safer. It felt worse, colder, heavier, like it had stopped playing games and started preparing for something final. My mom barely spoke. She moved like a ghost. Rick never mentioned anything strange. Maybe it left him alone, or maybe it was him. That's when the dreams started. Every night, I saw the same figure, tall, thin, standing in the hallway. No face, just a mouth with too many teeth. It didn't speak, just smiled and watched. Sometimes I woke up with bruises, sometimes with dirt under my nails. Once I woke up outside, on the porch, barefoot, in the middle of the night. My hands were bleeding. I told my mom we had to go. She started crying, said she'd find a way, said we'd leave. That night, she locked her bedroom door, and I waited. 2:09 a.m. footsteps. But they didn't stop at my door. They kept going, to hers. I heard her stir, groggy. Rick? Then a thud, and a scream, and then silence. I ran. Her door was cracked open. Inside, something was crouched over her. Tall, all wrong angles, its hands pinning her down. She was kicking, sobbing, trying to break free. It turned toward me and smiled, and that smile broke something in me. I ran to the kitchen, grabbed the biggest knife I could find. When I came back, it was still on her, still holding her down. I didn't hesitate. I screamed and stabbed it, once, twice, again, until it fell. My mom was screaming, but not at it, at me. I looked down. It wasn't a creature anymore. It was Rick. No claws, no horns, no teeth, just Rick. His skull was fractured, one eye bulging, his mouth split down the middle. The police said it was self-defense, that I saved her. But she never looked at me the same again. She never looked at me at all. We moved, quietly, no explanations, no words. She never spoke to me again, not once. Years passed. Now I live alone. 3rd floor apartment, no attic, no basement, no creaky stairs. I lock my bedroom door every night and wedge a chair under the handle, just in case. But last night, at 2:12 a.m., I woke up. Knock, 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 tap. A soft voice followed. Not angry, not growling, just tired. Why? And this morning, I found something under my bed. My old flashlight, the one I used to keep under my pillow back in that house. Cracked, still faintly glowing, like it never stopped waiting, like something never stopped watching. If you're still here, ask yourself this. What would you have done? Would you have opened the door? Or are you sure it was ever closed to begin with? If this story sent a chill down your spine, tap the like button. It tells the algorithm you want more. Drop a comment if you've ever experienced something unexplainable. And whatever you do tonight, don't ignore the knock. Subscribe for more true horror, because some stories never really end.